My fellow citizens, honored guests, distinguished representatives from clans across the realm, esteemed merchants, builders, adventurers, and visionaries, welcome to our second Versal State of the City address. Today marks a pivotal moment in the history of our realm. We gather not merely as participants in a game, but as architects of a living, breathing community that has grown beyond our wildest expectations. We stand together in what was once just a dream and is now an undeniable reality. The Golden City, a beacon of collaboration, excellence, and shared prosperity. As I look out at this assembly, Golden Company members who have stood with me since the beginning, independent merchants who have made our markets thrive, representatives from allied clans, solo adventurers who have found their home among us, and newcomers drawn by our reputation, I see the embodiment of something extraordinary. I see proof that when vision meets dedication, when individual excellence combines with collective purpose, there are no limits to what we can achieve. Allow me to take you back to the beginning, to a time when the Golden City existed only in imagination. There was a dream, audacious in scope, revolutionary in purpose, of creating an ever-vibrant, ever-growing, neutral community where every player, regardless of their background, their clan size, or their experience level, could find not just a place to visit, but a place to truly call home. This wasn't the modest ambition of building another settlement among many. This was the bold declaration that we would create something unprecedented, a fully fledged city with its own government supported by the Golden Company, but sustained by the diverse tapestry of groups and individuals who would choose to make this extraordinary place their home. We envisioned magnificent institutions that would serve the entire realm. We dreamed of the College of Creation, a center of learning where the brightest minds would research ancient texts and unlock the secrets of new skills, recipes, and forgotten magics. We imagined the great library of the divine, a repository of all knowledge, serving as headquarters for the various orders while making wisdom accessible to every seeker who crossed our threshold. Our vision included the Basilica of the Redeemer, a grand cathedral that would draw pilgrims from the farthest reaches of our world, a sacred space housing the monastic brotherhoods and sisterhoods in harmonious devotion. We saw the grand tourney grounds where the clash of steel would echo with the cheers of spectators, where competitions would crown champions, and where warriors would hone their skills in preparation for the challenges that await beyond our walls. And surrounding these epic monuments to learning, faith, and valor, we envisioned a thriving commercial district, player-run businesses, welcoming taverns, comfortable inns, and master craftspeople, all working in harmony to feed, equip, house, and train the countless souls who would venture to our city seeking opportunity, knowledge, friendship, and adventure. This was our dream, grand in scale, ambitious beyond reason, and, as some said, impossible to achieve. Today, I stand before you to declare that the impossible has become inevitable. The dream has become destiny, and the Golden City is no longer a vision, it is our vibrant, undeniable reality. Before we celebrate our achievements, let me speak to the foundation upon which all our success rests: our people and our commitment to knowing and serving them well. The Great Census represents far more than administrative efficiency. It is the embodiment of our philosophy that every individual matters, every contribution counts, and every member of our community deserves recognition and opportunity. This comprehensive registry of players, clans, and businesses creates the framework for everything we accomplish. Through the Great Census, we ensure that our community features align with your actual interests, and that our events serve your real needs, and that our growth benefits everyone who contributes to our shared success. For our individual members, the census provides personalized matching with appropriate neighborhoods, targeted invitations to events that suit your interest, and access to our generous starter packages for those beginning their journeys with us. For our allied clans, we offer recognition that matters. Register 5 members, and your clan receives special Discord roles and distinctive colors that mark your partnership with our community. Reach 10 members and your clan earns a place on our prestigious Major Clans Registry, cementing your status as a significant force in our realm. For our entrepreneurial citizens, the census provides business registry services, allowing you to secure unique business names and gain access to prime positions in our market square, along with promotional opportunities we're developing for the future. This isn't bureaucracy. This is community building at its finest, ensuring that as we grow together. and that no one is left behind in our march towards greatness. Now, let me share with you the remarkable story of what we have accomplished together, told through numbers that represent not mere statistics, but the sweat, skill, and unwavering dedication of every person who has contributed to our success. Over the past 5 months, from the depths of winter through the warmth of late spring, we have completed 35 dungeon expeditions involving 252 total individual participants. These numbers represent our evolution from enthusiastic beginners to the most skilled and reliable expedition force in our server. Let me paint you a picture of what this means. We have gathered 2,158 tattered sigils, enough to equip armies. We have secured 512 crimson runic leashes, treasures so rare that groups will travel across numerous dungeons hoping to find even one. We have generated over 240,000 gold for our community members, wealth that ensures our city's continued growth and provides security for every citizen. But here's what truly matters. Our record-breaking performance of 135 tattered sigils in a single expedition, it didn't happen by accident. It happened because we never stopped improving, never stopped learning from each run, never stopped supporting each other through every challenge, and celebrate every victory. It also helps with a little bit of luck. Thanks, Plisson. These expeditions took us from the shadowy depths of Pelopus to the treacherous passages of Plisson, from the mysterious chambers of the rivulet to the challenging corridors of the carcinoma. We mastered the profitable Holistry to Plisson route and adapted our strategies to each unique environment and proved that no dungeon, no matter how dangerous, could stand against our combined determination. But our success extends far beyond the dungeons. While we were proving our martial prowess, we were simultaneously building the infrastructure of a true capital. Today, our marketplace hosts 15 independent merchants from various clans, creating a commercial hub that serves not just our own needs, but the needs of travelers from across the realm. These aren't just vendor stalls, they represent partnerships, trust, and the thriving economy that emerges when people know they can depend on fair dealing and quality goods. We have hosted monthly community events that have drawn hundreds of players to our city, from the solemn beauty of our candlelight sermons at the Basilica of the First Redeemer, where players found spiritual renewal and community fellowship, to our legendary bar crawls that have become the stuff of server-wide stories, to our massive competitive events. Indeed, we do take pride in hosting the largest PvP event in PAX Day history, an achievement that put the Golden City on the map as a premier destination for major community gatherings and competitive outings. We opened the first branch of the Golden Coffers Bank, providing secure gold storage services that have revolutionized how players manage their post-expedition logistics. No longer do our brave dungeon runners need to make dangerous journeys with heavy purses. They can store their earnings safely and retrieve them at their convenience. This innovation represents our commitment to practical solutions that improve every player's experience. None of this would have been possible without the extraordinary individuals who have poured their hearts into our community. None of this would have been possible without the extraordinary individuals who have poured their hearts into our community, from the various members of the Golden Company to those of the Golden Citizenry. They all have given countless hours to ensure that every run succeeds and every participant goes home richer for the experience. Our merchants have stocked our markets with goods that keep our economy flowing. Our builders have constructed the infrastructure that makes everything else possible. Our event organizers have created memories that will last a lifetime. This is what sets the Golden City apart. We are not just a collection of individual achievements, but a community where every success lifts everyone higher. As proud as we are of what we've accomplished, what excites me the most is what lies ahead. Verse 3 represents not just the next chapter of our story, but a complete revolution in how communities operate in our realm. We are launching a Discord-integrated trading and contracts market that will fundamentally change how commerce operates on our server. This isn't just another marketplace. This is a complete economic ecosystem designed to provide stability, consistency, and trust in an often chaotic trading environment. Here's how it works. The Golden Company will actively purchase goods from local providers at fair prices, then relist them in our centralized market at stable rates. This creates a constant flow of commerce that benefits everyone. Local producers get guaranteed buyers, distant customers get reliable access to goods, and the entire regional economy benefits from price stability and market confidence. When a player needs copper ingots for their latest crafting project, they'll know they can find them at the Golden City at fair prices. When a clan wants to outfit their members with quality equipment, they'll know our markets are stocked and ready. When an adventurer returns from a distant land with rare materials, they'll know they can find eager buyers in our commercial district. Stability, consistency, and trust. These aren't just business principles, they're the foundations of civilization itself, and we are providing them for everyone who enters our gates. Our need/greed loot distribution system represents a massive leap forward in expedition management. We're not just improving our current operations, we're pioneering systems that will set the standard for how communities organize adventures across the entire game. This automated system will eliminate the delays and disputes that plague other groups' expeditions. Fair distribution will be calculated instantly and transparently. Participation will be tracked accurately, ensuring that those who contribute most receive appropriate rewards. And eventually, this system will integrate with our broader community features, allowing players to showcase their achievements, offer specialized services, and build reputations that open new opportunities. But more than efficiency, this system represents our commitment to fairness. Every player who joins our expeditions, whether they're a Golden Company veteran or a newcomer making their first dungeon run, will be treated with the same respect and given the same opportunities to prosper. Our neighborhood system represents perhaps our most ambitious innovation yet, the creation of connected communities that extend the Golden City's influence and benefits across the surrounding region. Picture this: strategically linked plots surrounding our main city, each developed according to architectural standards that create visual harmony and practical connectivity. Connected streets will allow easy travel between neighborhoods. Integrated designs will make the entire area feel like a single magnificent city rather than scattered settlements. For new players, we're providing a grand stimulus package that includes critical building materials, crafting profession resources, and the architectural support needed to establish a thriving homestead. Our master builders stand ready to help design and construct buildings that will make every neighborhood resident proud to call the Golden City region home. This isn't just about expansion. It's about creating opportunities for every type of player to contribute to our community while building their own success. Solo players get the support they need to thrive, small groups get space to grow, large clans get partnership opportunities that benefit everyone involved. All you need to qualify is registration with the Great Census, because in the Golden City, participation is rewarded, and everyone who contributes to our community deserves to share in our prosperity. Let me address something that makes the Golden City truly unique in our realm. We are building this together, not alone. The Golden Company consists of just 100 members, a restriction that would make our ambitions impossible if we attempted to achieve them in isolation. But we never intended to build this city by ourselves. From the very beginning, our vision was to create the framework for a project so compelling, so beneficial, so extraordinary that players from across the realm would want to be a part of it. The Golden City isn't meant to be a place for the Golden Company. It's meant to be a place where every player can find opportunity, community, and the chance to be a part of something greater than themselves. We are actively seeking collaborators, solo players looking for community integration, starter support, and a chance to be a part of something magnificent. Small groups of friends wanting architectural collaboration, neighborhood development opportunities, and a larger community to call home. Large clans interested in partnership opportunities, collaborative development projects, and mutual benefit arrangements, entrepreneurs and merchants ready to establish businesses in our thriving market square with access to our promotional system, visionaries and builders who want to help us construct the institutions that will define our server for the future, and anyone who believes that together we can build something more extraordinary than any of us could create alone. This is not about joining us, this is about joining forces with us to create something unprecedented. The Golden Company serves as the arbiters of the city and its government, providing structure, protection, and institutional framework that makes everything else possible. But you, our citizens, our partners, our collaborators, you are what make this city truly alive. We create the framework for industry and community, but others make it home through their participation, creativity, and dedication. We protect our citizens within the areas around our city and venture to the far reaches of the world to bring back knowledge and artifacts to share. We organize events that bring the community together, but the community itself, your business, your neighborhoods, your innovations, and your friendships is what make those events meaningful. We build the stage, but you write the stories that will be remembered for years to come. Our goal is to do everything in our power to make the Golden City succeed, but that success is measured not by what we accomplish for ourselves, but how well we serve every player who chooses to be a part of our community. To those already a part of our community, you have proven that our vision works. You have demonstrated that collaboration creates capabilities beyond what any individual can achieve alone. Now I ask you to take the next step. Complete our great census registration to access every benefit that we offer, consider neighborhood development and architectural collaboration opportunities, participate in our location decisions for the next verse, engage with our revolutionary trading and loot systems, and most importantly, help us welcome the new members who will join us in the months ahead. For those considering joining us, this is your moment. This is your invitation to be a part of something that will be talked about for years to come. Merchants and entrepreneurs, join our 15 independent vendors in the market square. Establish your business in a city where commerce thrives because customers know they can find what they need at fair prices. Builders and architects, help us develop connected neighborhoods that showcase the best of what player creativity can achieve. Work with our master builders to create something beautiful and functional. Adventurers and explorers, join our record-setting dungeon runs and expeditions. Experience the difference that professional organization and fair distribution makes in your adventures. Scholars and seekers, help us build the College of Creation and the Great Library of the Divine. Be part of institutions that will preserve and share knowledge across our server. People of faith, contribute to the Basilica of the Redeemer and the monastic communities that will make it a center for spiritual life. Competitors and trainers, help us establish the Grand Tourney Grounds as the premier destination for competitions and martial training. Visionaries and dreamers, help us prove that player communities can create institutions and experiences that rival anything the game developers themselves have built. What we have accomplished in verse 2 was the foundation. The 35 successful expeditions, the thriving marketplace, the $250,000 gold into the treasury of all of our citizens, the revolutionary systems that we have been implementing, these achievements prove that our vision isn't just grand, it's achievable, and we're achieving it ahead of schedule. As we stand at the threshold of verse 3, I see a perfect future with clarity. I see the College of Creation welcoming scholars from across the realm, its libraries filled with eager students. I see the Great Library of the Divine becoming the repository of all knowledge, where rare texts and precious artifacts are preserved for future generations while remaining accessible to anyone who seeks their wisdom. I see the Basilica of the Redeemer drawing pilgrims from the farthest corners of our world, its halls echoing with prayers and its courtyards alive with the fellowship of the faithful. And I see the Grand Tourney Grounds hosting epic competitions that crown champions and create legends, while its training facilities help every warrior reach their full potential. I see neighborhoods connected by beautiful streets, their architecture harmonious and their residents prosperous. I see businesses thriving in our protected markets, their owners confident that fair dealing and quality goods will always find eager customers. I see players from every corner of our realm choosing to call the Golden City home, not because they have to, but because they want to be a part of something extraordinary. I see the Golden City becoming exactly what we dreamed it would be, a neutral capital city that serves the entire community while maintaining the highest standards of excellence, a place where every player can find opportunity and every group can find partnership, a beacon of collaboration in a world too often divided by conflict. The vision isn't just possible, it's inevitable, because we've already proven that when vision meets dedication, when individual excellence combines with collective purpose, when people choose to build together rather than compete alone, there are no limits to what we can achieve. This is my commitment to you. The Golden City will continue to grow, continue to innovate, continue to welcome all who share our values of excellence, fairness, and collaboration. We will maintain our position as the premier destination for commerce, adventure, learning, and community. We will never forget that our success is measured by how well we serve every person who chooses to be a part of the story of this city. This is my invitation to you. Be part of something unprecedented. Help us build institutions that will endure. Join us in creating experiences that will be remembered long after servers shut down and new games take their place. Become part of a community that proves players collaborating can create wonders. The Golden City represents more than just a settlement in game. It represents proof that when people unite behind a shared vision, when they choose cooperation over competition, when they commit to excellence in everything that they do, they can create something truly magnificent. The dream has become a reality. The vision has become destiny. The Golden City awaits, and its future is as bright as the combined potential of everyone who chooses to be a part of it. Thank you for your dedication, your vision, your unwavering commitment to excellence, and thank you for proving that the impossible can become inevitable when the right people unite behind the cause. The future is ours to build, and together we will build it magnificently. Thank you.